Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force. See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Hey, what's going on? Let's make some adjustments here so I can hear myself. There we go. All right, so this is Helldivers 2. What do we got here? So I'm just gonna do like a little brief here. So if you've not played this game, this is the Hammer of Patriotism, my SES destroyer.
May you always have a vote.
For democracy. All right, so here is the ship management. You go in here and it's your destroyer. I think at some point you might get different ships. There's like, why do you even have this? I don't think I can't buy anything. But stratagems, so these are the things you can call down. Yeah, Patriotic Administration Center. So if you go to ship modules, all of these areas, so you got the Patriotic Administration Center, these are all your upgrades that you can get by collecting samples. Common samples, rare samples, super samples. All right, so everything has a cost. Obviously, you do this one, it unlocks the next one, and so on and so forth. You want to unlock these so that you can get your hell pods to drop down, your backpacks and your eagle strikes and your orbital strikes and your support weapons faster, quicker to call down, quicker to reset. So that's all your stratagems. All right, so that's all the ship modules will upgrade all of your stratagems. Right, and then here are all your stratagems. So these are all your support weapons. I'm gonna have to say my favorites are the Stalwart. I think this is like a must-have. The machine gun's okay. It's pretty strong, but and it's got a lot of ammo in that magazine. But man, is it slow to reload. If you gotta have a machine gun to take bugs out, you want the Stalwart. And if you don't know this, and you're playing on PC, I don't know about PlayStation, you hold down R and it'll give you basically a fire mode setting and then like an on-off thing for flashlight if there's one equipped. For this gun in particular, has a 750, 850, and 1150 round per minute setting. I highly recommend the 1150, and if you can manage to crouch or go prone, or get a armor that supports those positions, it's pretty steady. This is okay, but this is a one and done thing. So if you're desperate, probably not super useful in higher difficulties, suicide, impossible hell dive, unless you're just like, you know, really need to escape something. But I think that recoilless rifle is okay. Sort of mid game. Flamethrower, this is a meme. It's not super effective. It's slow, and if you've got a ton of enemies, it's gonna take a while to kill them. But you get achievement for killing them. I just did that today. Autocannon, one of my favorites. This thing's awesome. Now it shows a guy reloading. You don't actually need to do that. You do that for a what do you call it? An achievement. I think the reload with a partner is faster, for sure. So that is an advantage but it takes another guy out of the fight. You should only take this out for like the big guys, the Chargers, Bile Titans, and like the Bile Spewers or whatever they are. They can take out armor. With Chargers, you take out their legs. With the Bile headshots are always good. Automatons, pretty much wreck automatons with this thing. Pretty much everything but a tank with this guy, unless you're shooting the like exhaust vent stuff on tanks. Railgun, awesome. This has a safe and unsafe mode. The unsafe, I'm not sure what is the parameters or take it, but you can charge it longer. Yeah, there. So see, there it is. So if you blow up, you hold the charge too long, it does massive damage, but you gotta be careful. And so that's funny. Now that I'm watching this, I finally know that there's actually an indicator on the gun that I never pay attention to. So be careful of that. You can't overcharge it. Spear, I do not have. I'm thinking about getting it because I've seen a few guys use this to take down tanks and Bile Titans. Pretty awesome. I've seen some people report it's got a bit of a tracking issue. So, I mean, take it at your own risk, but pretty cool. Alright, these are all your orbitals. This is sort of 380 thing. Great for taking out like lots of things at random, but it is very random. I'd say the best ones are the orbital laser, because it sort of tracks down the big guys. The orbital rail cannon, and those are the best ones I think for orbitals. This guy finds the largest thing, so he's gonna take the charger. Bam, perfect for Bile Titans. Takes out the armor. It's great. Eagle strikes. These have multiple, so all of these are one and done. Then you gotta wait for the cooldown. These ones have multiples, so you see your 2 uses before the eagle has to take off and go reload. Napalm's great. Cluster bomb's pretty good, you know, especially if you're defending an area during extraction. Kind of keeps them back. Napalm leaves flames, so it's all burning there, so that's great. Jump packs is a weird one in here, and I'm not sure if there's a way to make this better, but you kind of like, it's kind of a pretty heavy cooldown. And then, let's see, I've never used this. I don't because they're used for this. This is pretty good for taking out the armor on Bile Titans, and this is fantastic for this too. Buries on the ground, blows them up, gets them from underneath. Very controlled strike. It looks bigger than it is, but it's pretty controlled strike. And then get your bridge. The good ones here. This is a lot of fun. So good for the defensive missions, especially if you upgrade the bridge in the ship module so that you can turn faster. It is pretty slow. Don't ever get this. This is absolute trash. It will kill you. It just attracts to whatever is alive, and really the only way to avoid it, yeah, see, remain prone. This thing's useless. Don't get it. I'd rather use this, and all it did was kill us, so stay away from that. This is neat. Haven't used this yet. Let's see what else. We got engineering bay. Yep. So these are fun, but if you're trying to sneak past enemies, and also about the laser one, but the gun one, the rifle one, it's just gonna get you in a bunch of trouble. This is absolutely vital to solo play. Very, very effective. it will save you. None of these are bad. These are all awesome. How about this? I want to destroy them. I don't want to stagnate them, but all of these are awesome. Every single one of these are great. This one is probably my favorite. Do not stand in front of these. They will kill you. They do not track on you. They're just going to fire through you to get to the enemy. So do not stand in front of those. Oh, and oh yeah, railgun. Yeah, we talked about that. Okay, so that's stratagems. All right, that's cool. All right, so what else do we got? Oh, sorry about that. We are gonna go over here, and this is our armory. All right, so this is where you can change your gun. I am a big fan of the shotgun. This is ass. These are okay. Big fan of the shotgun. Great for bugs. Great for smashing robots. It's just a good gun. Secondary, I've only got a couple of these. Machine pistol. Redeemer guy here. This is great. It's like 2 bursts and you're done. You gotta reload. It's got 4 magazines. Grenades. These are good for taking out bug nests. And these are great for taking out... I think you take out tanks with these things. They throw them, hit them, done. Oh, grenade launcher does that as well. Also, you can with the autocannon, you can take out bug nests as well, not just grenades. So that's super helpful. So that's this. All right, and then we get our armory. So you get all kinds of armors. It's not. I think for me, the light armor is the best. You have the most stamina. You don't have a lot of armor, so the shield thing's very useful. Medium's okay. More importantly, and heavies, man, this is just too slow. Like, you're so slow that you really can't outrun any of the bugs, and so you need the armor just to stay alive. So I've not seen anyone run heavy armor. Everyone that I've seen is run light or medium. These are balance things, so I think anything that adds grenades. This one adds stems. So this is probably more useful if you're by yourself and kind of weak. But I like the light ones. I really dig this one. Plus 50% limb and 30% throw range. I can huck some more orbital stuff, so that allows me to stay further away from the fray when I'm calling in orbital strikes, needles, stuff like that. Helmets, they don't have any stats. No stats. I kind of wish at minimum that the helmets would match to the armor, since the armor is a big piece. If you put on a different helmet, that the coloration of the helmet, since there's, you know, nothing attached to these, that you could match, so you're not looking goofy with this mishmash stuff. Hopefully they bring in some sort of like transmog so you can change the color, because there's some pretty cool helmets. And I mean, even the this stock helmet is pretty legit. I like this one. Looks like Stormtrooper. Is pretty cool. But yeah, like I think if you could like change the coloration of certain things to make these match, hopefully that comes. Capes, capes don't have any use. I mean, capes or whatever. I think I'm rocking this one right now. They don't do anything either. Maybe at some point they will, like some sort of camouflage or something. I don't know. It seems just makes it easier for you to be seen by your buddies, I guess. So that's the armory. Oh, then, yeah, so you got weaponry, armory, character. You can change your body type. Big, lean. I guess that's not really female, just smaller frame. We're always gonna go buff. Voice back. Yeah. Women and Ben. Just says how there are 1, 2, and 3. There's 2 women, 2 men. Emotes. These are your things you can do, buddies. That's like a fist bump. I think there's like a hug. Oh, I haven't got that one. Victory poses. This is definitely by far the best one. Salute. Yeah, okay. Clapping. Yeah, good for you. Alright. So that's what you get when you come back to the story after you win a mission. And then these are the backgrounds. I don't know what these are for. I don't ever recognize these things. You don't see them any point in the game, so I'm not exactly sure what this is for, other than literally this map. That could be something else. Let me know if you know what that's for. If there's anything else in the game, maybe we'll discover it while we're doing it. Oh yeah, and I just got promoted today, so we're gonna go to Space Chief Prime. That's level 25. So these are all the ranks. I think it's every 5 levels essentially you get a rank, so that's cool. So we're a Space Chief Prime now. Feel pretty good about that. Oh, boosters, Vitality, UAV, Recon Booster, Hellpod. I only put this on when everybody else is using this because you can only have 1 per team. It affects all your teams, and there's multiples of these. I'll go to another place for that. Oh, here's my career. 10,000 kills. This is weird that it doesn't separate these. I don't know if that's something wrong with the game. And then missions played, missions won. So there's a lot of things that are not in here, which I kind of wish they were. So I don't know if it's just a data issue, server issue, or what, or if these are ever going to get updated. Maybe I'm just having issues. I mean, I've clearly really played. And I'd say of the 15 I've lost, I'd say half of those I got kicked. So then the other half were just me and my brother getting abandoned on Helldive. So that's happened. Alright, and then we're good there. This is our ship. These are all the people's ships. This is this guy, and then this is your map. So this is kind of cool. So like once you complete a mission, you check this off. I didn't complete this. I had a pretty good team. I was kind of bummed it left, but you know, I'll let the kiddo play too. You know, so we'll come back to this. So every time this is in suicide, yeah, this is suicide. Nice casual level. Suicide's really doable. I haven't done suicide. Let's see, escape real quick. Suicide, impossible, Helldive. These ones I have not tried solo. Everything else I have, and it's not been too bad. So pick the map. Let's zoom out a little further. Alright, so this is your map. Over here you got automatons. Over here you got terminids. And I think in Helldivers, never played it, there's another, the Luminate or whatever. Looks like Illuminati. It's all this other space. So there's definitely a ton of room for expansion. So hopefully, there's been rumors of the Luminate making an appearance. And obviously Super Earth. That gets rated, that'd be really cool. I'm kind of excited for what's to come. Major order ends in 1 day, 12 hours. I don't know how this is happening. The 6 out of 8. I do these missions. We defend the automatons or whatever, and I don't know how this gets registered, like at all. So couldn't tell you. And so we go. I'd have to say the automatons are certainly harder than the bugs, because there's just as many of them, but they can shoot, so there's less places for you to hide. And then so we're on Hellmire, pretty cool planet, and these are your missions. Higher you go up, the more rewards you get. So these things down here are your, these little skull things, these are your medals. You use your medals to go into the War Bond store and buy armor, guns, and other stuff. Booster packs. So I'll show you that real quick. Let's get out of here. And this is your War Bond. So you go in here. It's kind of like your battle pass. And you click through here, you get different armors. Click the armors, you hit tab. I'll show you the stats. So your super credits, you can also pick these up in game. These are basically your microtransaction credits. You can purchase these in the superstore, but you don't have to, which is cool. And then you can come in here. Well, that's kind of neat. I like that one. Servo assisted, increases throwing range, provides 50% limb health. So this is exactly like the armor I have, but heavy. It's like basically the exact opposite. So that's cool. I like that one. This one kind of looks a little Wolfensteinish. And so these, it'll tell you light gunner, so those match, these two match, these two match. You go super credits. And these are microtransactions. So with the steel veteran premium or pass, that's $10 or whatever. But you don't have to spend that money. You can get these super credits in game, and you get them through the regular Orban by buying these. Then you go back down here, scroll down here. This is your steel veterans. So these are just like more cosmetic stuff, and all of these have metal arm, which I think is pretty cool. I dig this little shoulder thing. This reminds me of the Predator. I wish you could see it all together. I don't know how to do that. This is a pretty cool gun. I like that. Kind of want to combine that with this, so I've got like all the things. This one actually has 2 capes. It's interesting. And then these are the boost things. So this is how you get the more vitality, more shield, more stamina, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's Helldive. I want to address some other things that I guess people have been talking about with like the community being or going toxic, which I haven't really seen. I've been kicked from a couple of games. I guess that maybe that's what they're talking about, but I mean, I never get anyone to chat with, so I don't know. I guess there's a bunch of people like drop in and leave, or will kill the team and leave. Look, if you're playing this game, don't be a douchebag. Like, you all get more points, you all get more experience by extracting together. So I don't know why people kill an entire team and extract by themselves, like, because you don't get any bonuses out of it. You don't get bonuses for killing more bugs or robots. You get points for completing your mission objectives, your secondaries, taking out strongholds. And if you don't know this, all the resources are shared. So if I pick up super credits and you pick up samples, we both get all of that. So stop killing people and taking their stuff, because you're not doing anybody any favors. And for people that don't know that, you're welcome. We're all here to defend democracy, right? So quit being a douche. Don't ruin this game for people, because the more people play it, the better. Because we need all the Helldivers that we can muster to take down these enemies of democracy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. No gameplay. Just wanted to kind of talk about the game a little bit, share some insight, and, you know, sort of really a little public service announcement that we all need to work together here. This is a PvE game. This is not Call of Duty. This is not CSGO, CS2. It's PvE. Work together. Kill the enemy. Go home. Get more cool stuff. Repeat. As one of the tips go, is if at first you don't succeed, dive again and 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 again. That's all I got, Helldivers. Go spread some democracy. Later.